I get asked all the time, like, why do you guys do the podcast? Like, what's the point? All these people are like, why are you doing all these other things that aren't just real estate and selling homes? Maybe that's what kind of this answers.
There's a lot of things we're doing this year that we've not done before. We've not had a videographer. We've spoken a little bit, but not like the real go out and speak. We've not done the season podcast version. We've just launched one course. So there's so many firsts that we just have gotten barely started at. It's exciting now to be like, let's go hard at these handful of things that we've never done and see what that creates. You know.
Yeah. I think first year was definitely like just feeling it.
Get it off the ground.
Try to get our sea legs.
I remember literally thinking like, if we can just make a podcast, that's the success, you know?
Well, nobody was doing it. We started off and it was just a podcast. And then we were like, we can grow this podcast. And at a certain point we were like, we need to expand out what the podcast is. It encompasses video, audio. Now it's including speaking. Right. That's where we had do we want to do this? Right. Do we want to get serious about it, or do we want to just kind of keep doing a radio show?
Yeah. So I think what it is like we're figuring out, it's almost like we're in year one again, but with all these different avenues. Yeah. And now we got to streamline them all, figure them all out, tighten them all up so that they, are killing it.
At the end of the year, if you said, awesome, we did it, we blank. Right. What's the blank?
Like 2019, a couple of our big goals are going to be to do season 2 of our podcast. We're going to have topics, it's going to have a season, and we're going to dive deep into it. So in 2019, we want to release season 2 and 3, and then we want to do a one-off at a conference, season 2.5. We'll roll that out in the middle. Boom 19 is building the plane.
I think the video to me is just all brand recognition with a little bit like the reason why they're watching is not just the enjoyment of the personalities, but they're like, they come away and like sometimes they're leaving that show motivated and they want to take on the day.
Yeah.
And it seems to me like the core that we stated, which was, build a business so you can build a life. I think that still is at the heart of it. And I think it still applies. And we've never veered from that.
I've been thinking about like why we do this, and like I think that the reason why we do like this thing is that we just can't help it.